Okay, here we go. Andy Warhol tutorial part 1. First thing we need to do is crop our image, and we're going to crop it at 5 inches by 5 inches and a resolution of 150. This image is already close to that, but I'll go through the motions anyways. Okay, there's our image. Step 2, we're going to duplicate our background. Step 3, we're going to go Image, Adjustments, Black and White. Change it to a black and white. Alright, we can rename that black and white, make things easier. Alright, step 3, we're going to adjust our levels on our picture, and what we want is we want a nice bright picture, so we can push the darks a little bit, we can push the lights a little bit, and we may have to adjust our midtones depending on how dark your picture came out, your skin tone and the shadows, etc. So there's our level adjustment. Okay, our next step, we are going to create 6 layers. Here we go. Layer, New, and we're going to call our first one Face. Click OK. Layer, New, Eyes. Layer, New, Mouth. Hair. Layer, New, Clothes. And finally, layer, New, and we're going to call it background number 2. There's all 6 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to select a paintbrush, and we're going to set our paintbrush at 65 size and 65% hardness. Okay, and the color of our paintbrush, we're going to use not our color picker here, but we're going to go to color libraries, and we're going to go in the gray area here, and we're going to choose Pantone 422 right there. Pantone 422. Click OK. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to paint our background gray, just like so. Each layer is going to be painted gray. However, you're going to want to change your blending mode to multiply. That will allow you to see through what you're painting a little better. So each layer we're going to paint with this technique, every single one. Now, when you go to do the hair, if you're on multiply for the hair, like my hair is very dark, you won't see it show up, even though I am painting there. You might have to leave it on normal and paint it that way. And again, I'm actually on the wrong layer. That's a good time to show you how to correct it. If you make a mistake, just go to your eraser tool. And by the way, set your eraser tool up at the same 65 and 65. And you can just erase away any mistakes you might have. Like I am on the wrong layer right here. I should be on the hair layer with my brush. So the eraser tool is very handy. If you go over and make a mistake, just go back to your eraser tool, set it up at 65 and 65 and fix it up. When you get to the eyes, we're going to paint the eyes and the upper eyelids almost as if like a lady would put on makeup. So we're going to paint above the eye. You can switch this to multiply to make it a little easier to see. It is literally almost as a woman or a clown would put makeup on over the eye. It's a very it's a different look, but that's what Andy Warhol did, and that's what this project is called. It's the Andy Warhol Portrait effect. Okay, so we're going to paint above our eyes. Our mouth layer, we're going to paint literally as if we were putting lipstick on. Okay, again, if I switch to multiply, you'll see that it's a little more effective. Okay. Now I'm going to fast forward to one where I have all my layers already painted. When you get to the layer that's called face, it's important that you paint over the eyes and over the mouth, and it's really important that you include your neck or your ears if they're visible in this part. Okay. So again, we're literally just taking gray, painting over the entire face. It'll look a little better when you put it on multiply mode. Looks like I'm giving myself a suntan. So like I said, it's important that you paint every bit of the face. Just paint right over the eyes, right over the ears. Also, be aware that your blending mode's up here. A lot of people's opacities are down. Make sure your opacity is up at 100%. Otherwise, your brush is going to do some unwanted things. So I'm just about done painting each layer now, and if I hold down Alt on my keyboard, I can scroll through each layer and you could actually see how each layer looks. Okay, so there they are all together. Really not much to look at. Make sure each layer is on multiply. I'm looking right here. Each layer needs to be on multiply, otherwise bad things are going to happen.